Hello. What is cracking? How are you guys? It's May 4th. May the 4th. May the 4th. May the 4th. May the 4th. Be with you guys. What's poppin'? Switch. How are you guys doing this wonderful evening on May 4th? What's cracking, you guys? Hey, hey, hey. What's poppin', Paul? What's up, guys? Let's see. All right. Now. So I changed my mic. Let me know. I'm trying to figure out a sound effect. I turned it off. I don't think you can hear the sound effect. But if you can, let me know. Paul likes this music. Ay, ay. No, I don't like this. Who's a Star Wars fan? I'm not necessarily. Okay, good. Oh, the music stopped because I turned it off altogether. See, that's what happened. Now the music is back. Thank you. See, but then you hear all the sound effects. Hey, Gretchen. You're what's cracking? Gretchen, how are you? What is poppin'? Hey, girl. Hey, how are you? Oh, is the music no longer on a loop? Oh, I thought that music was going to loop. How's this one? Oh, this one's more like a chill. It's all right. The music is going to end soon anyway. Nothing but you, no music. Yeah, that's because I changed the audio and I forgot that my music was coming from it. Hello there.
Ho, ho, ho.
How are you? Todd Christmas Clatter, what is going on?
Ho, ho, ho.
What is the deal? I have a Zoom attend tonight, so I'll be team replay. Who is this? My Facebook friend, always with you and the crew in spirit. I don't know if I ever knew that this song had music. Words, I mean music, duh. That's interesting. I try not to download music with words. Anyway, hi guys. What is cracking? So what I was trying to do, I was trying to figure out Star Wars whoosh sound effects. Oh, there you go. I thought it was K-Walk. Hi, K-Walk. What's cracking? Yeah. K-Walk, I'm giving away some giveaways. K-Walk? Oh, and you're on a Zoom. You're going to catch the replay. I'll put your name because you checked in and you are always here. Paul, can you help me when we do what we do? Because we are going to do this here because it is May 4th. And I did post it. I didn't bring my glasses down. So you guys are going to have to bear with me when I start squinting. Hold on. Let's go over here. And what I want to do is actually, I didn't customize my Stream Deck. So let me run a scene so I can customize my Stream Deck and then I can get back and forth. Okay, screen share. There you go. Oh, hi. So we're going to be doing the Wheel of Wonder. So who do we got on? So we can start. See, I knew Paul was going to be on, so I put Paul's name first. K-Walk jumped on, so we'll put K-Walk on here. I saw Gigi. Let me make sure I spelled Gigi right because I got in trouble for that last time. Gretchen. I'm going to put Gretchen in here. Let's get Todd. Todd Xmas. Who else? Anybody else just yet? No. Not Hannah. Is this who we have on so far? Todd, Gretchen. Okay, cool. Perfect. Yeah. Giveaways. Little giveaways, not big giveaways. Koa, stop being suspect. Koa's being very suspect today. She was created all day. I kind of felt bad because I was out doing business development. She was created all day. Well, you're entered in, so that's okay. Because like I said, you're always here. You're always supporting. So even if you're back and forth, you will not be. And they're really small. They're really small. You're going to make me miss my work stuff with the promise of gas. And it's really small. So today is May 4th. May the 4th be with you. And so I thought it would be cool to give away $4 Dunkin' Donuts e-gift cards, right? Because that should buy you a $4 Dunkin' Donuts gift card should buy you at least one coffee or tea or donut or water or orange juice, whatever your morning beverage is of choice. Or if you need an afternoon pick-me-up, you can do it courtesy of me. So I'll be giving away 5, right? You get it? 5 for May. $4 Dunkin' Donuts gift cards. Did you get that? I thought that was very clever. Paul laughed at me. I thought it was very clever. So if y'all don't think it's clever, then I don't know what to tell you. But we are going to be doing that in a little while. Want to give, the crew an opportunity. So listen, you guys, there's 10 people watching. How many names do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 names on here. I'm giving away a Lucid Air. Paul, you better stop that because I did find out what a Lucid Air was the other day. So you better chill out. Coalicious. You better sit down and relax. So I do know what a Lucid Air is. So I'm not giving away. There you go. Paul just likes to laugh at people. Evie, hey girl, hey. So let's put Evie's name on here. Evie. Good. Evie's added to the list. Very good. I'm keeping the stream up on mute. Okay, well, don't get in trouble because of me. That's fantastic. Did you like that? I thought that was cool. And I thought about that on the fly. I was like, oh my God, I really wanted to do something, but I've been out doing business development. I visited 5 real estate offices today. I met with a branch manager. So I started at a branch. We visited 5 real estate offices and then ended the day. So it's like I've been out on the road and then, I got the dogs and it's been. So, and like I said, we will be definitely talking about that on day 66, 2/3 of the way down. Some of my real serious challenges that I've been facing and just working on overcoming. I wish I could do more. So I'm trying to work with what I got, but and representing the wrong side of the Duncan clan. Well, girl, writing a YouTube audit right now for the thing, that thing. Yes, I do know that thing. Well, maybe you'll be one of the winners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 3 of you guys. Unless you guys are watching, I know Evie likes to watch from 2 different devices. So unless you guys are watching from 2 different devices, there's 3 of you guys that have not shown yourself. Show yourself. Who goes there? I try to do voices. I don't know if I'm necessarily good at them, but I try to do voices. But I want to put your name on the Wheel of Wonder, guys. Can I make this a different angle? If I come here, oh, look, you can see me better here. So I can kind of go like that. And you can see a little bit of a side shot. But I want to put your names on here, on this Wheel of Wonder. But you got to show yourselves. And it'll be in a little while. So while I'm going to keep that up. Paul is saying, don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you. I'm only here once today. Okay, so there's definitely some 3 people, some Trish peoples Take me off the wheel. No Dunkin' Donuts in Washington State. What do they have? Starbucks? I'm not going to take your name off. I will send you something. Obviously, an e-gift card for something if you win. Not taking your name off. You're here. That's no fun. Don't ruin the fun. Stop it. Don't do that. Oh, now you can't cheat, Evie. You can. I mean, you can leave it on because now I'm getting two different. I'm getting what is it? Watch time from two different accounts. So you can keep it for my watch time hours. I appreciate that. However, your name will not go on twice. I got your name once already. Gretchen, yeah. So there's no Dunkin' Donuts in the state at all of Washington. You know, it's so interesting, the things. I love finding stuff like that. Where's my iPad? I love stuff like that. So obviously I know that there's Starbucks there. Right, exactly. Of course, that's a part of our blood. Yep, definitely. What else is there? Like, there has to be competitors. So are you close to, and don't judge my lack of geometry knowledge, because you're further up north. I imagine you are close to Canada, right on that side. So what is it? The Canadian. So there's Pete's, but it's not Pete's. Is it Pete's? It's not Pete's. Peets. Who's the other guy? It's a Mr. something. Who's the other guy with the coffee that I know that it's Canadian? You got to tell me. There has to be a competitor. Horton, thank you. Love you, girl. Thank you. How did you know that's who I was talking about? Is that what they have there, Gretchen? Is it Horton, Dr. Horton, Mr. Horton, whatever it is? But it's that. Ese que está ahí. Este que está aquí. Ese. Yes. And now I have more people watching. Tim Horton, thank you guys. You guys are the best. Watch Gretchen come back and be like, no, he's not here. He's not in Canada, in Washington either. But Trice. Look at that. Bulletproof your business. Hey. What is going on, Evie? You still don't get an additional. You still don't get an additional entry, but waiting for Gretchen to tell us who it is, who's the other, because there has to be, right, other competitors, mainstream competitors, because I'm sure that there are other smaller mom and pop shops. In London, the mainstream competitor for coffee was Nero, Nero, and their coffee was actually pretty good. Actually, very good. I enjoyed their cappuccinos and their lattes from there. Excuse me. How come Facebook gives it CC on live stream, but YouTube doesn't? Just a random thought. I'm not sure. I can find out. Not today, obviously. That is a good question. I'm not sure. I don't know if maybe it's a setting I need to enable. I don't even know how many accounts I have. Todd says,
Ho, ho, ho.
That's what Todd really says. But he also says, a Canadian listener sent me a Tim Horton Christmas ornament last year. Lewis, I knew Lewis was going to show up. So we get to do this. Lewis, I get to put your name. Thank you. How are you today? So we get to put over here, Mr. Camera Junkie. How exciting is that? I'm giving away. Oh, who's calling me? Oh, see, this is what happens when you don't change your link. This is what happens when you don't change your link. And I'm not mad at it. Hold, please. Hold on. Hold on. See what's happening with my stuff here. You guys are getting. Let me see this. Let me see this. Let me see this. Well, hello there. What is cracking? How are you doing today?
You know, I just figured today would be a fantastic day to do a guest appearance, unexpected guest appearance. You know, it's like coming on Ellen, and then somebody pops out of the coffee table.
Out of the box,
Yeah. So I figured, you know, you're talking about your long lost teacher that saved your life. You fell off a bridge and they hurry up and grabbed you. And then out comes the coffee table, that teacher. So I there you go. I'd do one of those today. You know, it's just like, it's a fantastic feeling. You know, it is. See if India's link still works. She'll never expect it.
No, exactly. I knew it had to be one of you guys. It was you. It would have been Doc. Evie has my link. I said, and it's one of you guys that are like, we're cool enough to, and y'all are cool enough with me to mess with me to just randomly show up. Like, okay.
But, and that's exactly why I changed my link after every interaction. You can go to andy.link/join all you want to. It's going to say, this is a Brandley link. We don't know where you're trying to go.
Right. The link is broken, how it has the broken link or whatever.
I don't know where you're trying to go. India, you curse me out, yell at me. I don't know if this is a good friendship, actually, but...
Wait, what?
I get yelled at a lot. And I'm just here to tell my story.
This is not true.
I'm just here to tell my story. No, you yell at me a lot for not being on your show. I said, let me see. I got a few moments. I was getting ready to do a tutorial and I'm at the desk. Just like, let me just click on the link and see what happens.
See if it works. Wait, Evie says, runs off to find the link and save it. She's now saving my link to make sure. Because I absolutely do not change my link. Me and Doc are the same. It's like, whoever shows up.
Doc would just come in the office. He'd be like, what the hell are you doing? He'd be still scooting around in the chair. And I just call. It's like the Alexas or the Rings or whatever.
Yeah,
and you just chime in at random times. That's what I do sometimes.
Yeah. Just randomly. I'd be wanting to do that to him too. Be like, let's see if he's at the desk. Let me just randomly call in.
Now I have to check to see if he's live. And I'm like, look, I checked around to make sure that you weren't live or something.
Right. Exactly.
And now you can't say and yell and say, I haven't been on your show and all the things. It's like,
what? Whatever.
Wait, when we get quiet, you're in trouble. For $50, I can provide you with the link.
You know what? Well, Paul does have an active link because he has one of my notes and what is it, like how you share the note? He has a note with all of my active links. So Paul will always have the correct link.
That's scary, That's why I switch it up. I switch it up all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. But we ain't out at like Diana in these streets. You almost at 20,000 subs, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
We had 17,
I remember when we celebrated 10,000. Was that in 2020 or was it right in the beginning of 2020?
It was 2021.
Yeah.
Somewhere in 2021 or something.
Yeah.
So I'm like, getting ready to get closer to 20K.
I know. You're about to hit 20K. I remember when I popped on a live stream last month or the other month or whatever, and I saw your numbers. I was like, yo, that's absolutely bananas.
It is.
Paul says that's my street corner. What?
What is happening in the chat?
I don't know. What street corner? What is happening here? So we just got off the phone and you was telling everybody how you were about to go buy a GoPro.
I'm not. I refuse to be influenced. I don't like how the YouTube algorithm don't want to show me something that I'm actually searching for, really need help with.
Right.
Google searching and, Bing and all the rest of them. As soon as I talk about a funky GoPro, you want to watch the best GoPro videos you ever seen before in your life that's going to make you spend $500.
Right.
We got that served up. And I'm like, that is a good thumb. Oh, that's one cool. Oh, okay. Let me save for later. Later. Watch right now. 2 hours later.
You went down the rabbit hole.
Literally was watching like hiking videos. And I'm like, I'm not going out there.
When am I ever going hiking? Right. When?
I was at my niece's graduation last night and it was cold, like 59 degrees or whatever. And it's like a little chilly and it was kind of raining or whatever. So it was chillier than that. And one dread touched my ear too. Like you just start slapping. And I'm like, so I know outdoors and it's a good imagination that I have. I don't ever think it's actually going to happen. I want to go hike. Yeah. I just don't think I'm built for it. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like the city version of me fits the country. I just don't see it happening. But we're praying.
That's why I keep saying this. I keep trying to get you to, get on the bike and you're like, nah, I'm good.
It was the seat. It was the seat. I can't trust it. And I don't want to go do the test where they want to sit down and check the dimensions of your behind.
Right. They do.
It's a lot. It's a very personal experience. I don't know if I want.
It is absolutely. It's so funny, right? Because when I started cycling, we were talking about the clothes and stuff, and I was like, "Listen, it's all like you got to wear it tight, revealing," and I'm not used to that. the skin tight shorts. You see everything. The skin tight shirts is like, now I'm already, because once you start, it helps when you cycle with other people. But even when I go out, like if I want to go get coffee and I'm entering a store like a Starbucks, right? And everybody is mad chill and I just come in and you just stand out.
I mean, but those people walk in so confident, like I'm getting fit and you're getting fat. It's a difference between us. And I look at them and I take a bite of my food and be like, may the Lord bless you and keep you always. I don't be worried about them. They'd be like, hey man, there's some stellar shoes you got there, Phil. I think it looks great. And I'm not worried about it. I'm off to get my Popeyes. Off to see the Wizard, the Wonderful Wizard.
Right. Well, we're out here trying to burn calories. 59 degrees, cold.
So here's the thing. That's not really cold because you got to think I'm from St. Louis. So we do get cold weather here. Right. It's not like I live in Arizona or something like that. So we actually do get cold weather. I'm saying cold as in where it should be temperature wise, like at normal. And I'm like, oh, it's cold outside for where it should be right now. Like versus like you getting in. I remember I used to get up for work and I'm like, get in the car and it's like -4. And I'm like, this, I just need to call off.
For the birds. Yeah, that's for the birds.
Just barely want to turn the engine over. I'm like, it's too cold.
I remember when we all first became friends, it was really cold and you was talking about how everything, like the car was like frozen, the handlebar,
it's like the door handle, like a sheet of ice. So you go banging across your door.
No.
Like one idiot on like a Instagram or somebody went to put this key in the thing to unlock it in the handle. Yeah. And so this fool, and I'm like, clearly you must have just moved to where it was cold at because that's not what you do. First of all, you have a can of de-icer in the house, not in the car, because it ain't going to do you no good in the morning.
In the car. Right.
So you have a can of de-icer. Right. Yeah. You know that you need to get up an hour before, like be ready an hour before. So you have all the prep time in the world. Right. And then you need to crack the ice along the plastic parts. Right. If your de-icer is not working or just to kind of help it out. Right. And all of that to get this fool kept pulling until he pulled the handle off. Right. You ain't going to work today, bad.
No.
Unless you're getting in from the passenger side. That's
through.
When it's real yellow. Let me tell you something. And I'm going to get back to work. I had a story.
Okay.
Apparently me and the birds in this area don't get along.
Oh, okay.
This is the second instance of a bird disrespecting me and my vehicle and just the whole experience. Okay.
What happened?
So this is the second one. All right. So we'd have these big flocks of birds, like you see a bunch of blackbirds or whatever, just birds in the air, just like this big old, Yeah. So them flying over, it's almost time for me to get off work. Nice day, nothing special about today. And then I walk over, I'm walking towards my car. Yeah. I notice it looks speckled, like spotted, like I'm like, something look different. Right. Like, is this my car or is this somebody else's car?
Right.
The closer that I'm getting, and I'm just mortified. These birds, I thought like somebody had like made the mistake, found their boyfriend cheating or something and went to go vandalize a car. And it was the wrong one. Like, how they throw paint balloons and stuff like that. Yep. I'm thinking something like that is happening. It is covered in white.
No.
And I mean, I'm not joking.
Yeah.
Every inch of the whole left side of the car.
Were you like under a tree or something?
No, just outside. But they would fly all over and stuff like that. Cause it was like some woodsy areas and stuff. And then you got part of the city. Yeah. So, they coming out, going to the city, the club, or so, I don't know. These freaking birds in the direction that they usually fly. Apparently they had a group crapping of
right on
just
your
like,
car.
Not the car to the left of me, didn't have as much. Car to the right of me, didn't have as much. It is completely covered. I have a video from it. I don't know where it's at. It's probably still on my old phone.
Yeah.
But the right side of the car, because it was in the opposite direction, was fine. Everybody laughed at me. They was like, what are you doing to the birds? I said, driving past them like everybody else.
Like, what do you mean? Like, what? What?
So I had to get in through the passenger side.
Right, because you wasn't trying to open the door, get on none of that. Yeah.
The only reason I can think of like why I keep having these bad bird experiences is from that one time I hit a flock of them that was on the side of the highway. I was taking my brother to work.
Not just one bird. Now you said a whole flock.
I'm not kidding. So the little birds that be off in the grass and stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Like singing with Snow White and them.
Yeah.
In the early morning. Taking my brother to work.
Yeah.
His car, something with his car. So he's like, yeah, take me to where. I'm like, cool. I'm driving. I'm being efficient. I'm speeding a little faster than the limit. I drive and it's this flock of birds on the side of the highway. I'm in the left lane because I need to get off.
Yeah.
These birds decide to take off when I'm getting close to them. I hit so many of these little birds.
I'm mad you're laughing.
I hit so many of these birds.
Oh no.
They were sliding up the windshield.
No.
My brother's like, the birds. Look at Tim. Look at Tim.
little Tim.
And you could just hear just the whole time they just hit. And I was like, this is not my fault. They were on the side of the road.
I'm just going to keep on going. I'm just going to keep driving. No.
It wasn't my fault. So I just think the word has gotten around and somehow the birds have decided to disrespect
She's
my
a bird
vehicle.
Assassin. That's it. She's a bird assassin.
It's not y'all on the side of the highway. Okay. This is human area.
Right.
Go be in the woods somewhere. So it's just ever since then, it's been bad interactions. And then there was that other time, the first bird experience where I thought, and I shared this in an email with my email community before.
Yeah.
I thought that I had mud on my hands when I closed the door. My dad was doing something on the car. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm on my way home, closed the door. And I'm like, man, there's mud on my hands. So I'm doing like this.
No.
And I'm like, it's cold. And I'm like, did dad have mud on his hands?
No.
And so I'm out the window, you driving, trying to get it to flick off.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I got mud on my pants too. So I'm wiping it on my clothes.
No.
And then I'm like, so then I touched this other part of the steering wheel because my windows were down the whole time we was working on the car.
Yeah.
Beautiful spring day. And I'm like, why is it mud on the thing? And then it's a spot of white.
Yeah. No.
Another bird. Somehow crapped on my car handle.
So I don't know if this is just a Hispanic, like wives' tale, like those kind of thing. Not wives' tale. What is it like? What's the word when people is don't put your purse on the floor, you're gonna lose money.
Superstition.
Thank you. Exactly. I don't know if that's if it's just a Hispanic superstition, but I know definitely for Hispanics, if a bird poops on you, that means you're gonna make money. That's what
I'm cool with that.
I swear to God, that's what
I also believe in the Lord and the scriptures about abundance. I don't need the bird crap. I'm not even Hispanic. It's a couple generations away before you get to my Hispanic cousins.
Right.
So it ain't in my direct bloodline. It will be at the bottom of the list if it makes the list of the genealogy. I don't think I qualify.
Right. Oh my goodness.
You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in superstitions. So I don't need the Hispanic versions coming to my door and all these different birds participating like we're going to bless you. I believe in the Lord.
Right.
I believe in the Lord.
Right.
Okay.
Right. You stupid. When I first, and then if you got to go, I got it. When I first got to New Jersey, I was driving around with a few of my coworkers and they was trying to show me around or whatever. And we were going somewhere. And you know how when you in certain towns, it has the speed humps or whatever. Mm-hmm. I'm driving, trying to pay attention to everybody in the road. When you got people in your backseat, you looking in the rear view mirror to make eye contact. You looking, you doing all the most, right?
Yep.
All of a sudden, I thought I hit a speed hump. I did not, ma'am. I hit a whole goose, a big, those geese. But I didn't even know, right?
I don't feel bad for the duck. I say
Listen, wait.
Those disrespectful creatures.
So then we're like, what was that? Because the car, it was like when you go over, it's like, exactly. It was like, when you go too fast over a speed hump, everybody's like that. Right, exactly. Everybody was like, yo, what was that? All of a sudden in the rear view, all you see is feathers. You know when you have like a goose down pillow or the
Just
blanket. And then I had the girliest of girls in my car, and they're all like, "Oh my God, you killed the bird!" And I was like, "Well, what you gonna do? It was what the fuck was it doing in the middle of the road? Like, I don't understand." Like,
I mean, do y'all want fried goose or not? I mean, I'm getting dinner. I'm collecting dinner.
I don't understand.
I say right on, because so many times from college till today, them goose, the ducks, the geese, they always want to put
the worst.
a
They chase after you and they hiss. They're evil. They're evil.
Then walk like you're in the way, and I'm like, you're supposed to stop. And just all this different stuff, and they take their time. They don't be having no bunch of 7 little ducklings or nothing behind them. It's just them and their cousin walking across the street, taking all day, looking at you crazy, or you walking past and you got to go this big around them so that they don't attack. I say right on. He deserved it.
Right.
He deserved
Carlos
it.
says, Carlos, I always keep doing that. Lewis says that bird did not look both ways. They did not. He did not look both ways. And I apparently didn't see him till it was too late. All the feathers was, I was like, well, if anybody wants to go make a blanket, a down blanket, we could go collect some feathers.
Been tenderized.
Right.
Meat's been tenderized. And it
the hell?
Said, not superstition, science, crows are damn. Let me tell you something, Gretchen.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
A crow has never bothered with me. But them little community birds, all of the different generations of community birds, they are not wise. Okay.
Nah.
Okay. You're getting hit by cars, you messing with people's stuff. I just don't trust them.
Paul says scrambled goose.
Don't trust them.
That's funny as hell.
Oh, James gonna talk about some Satan after you for sure.
Where is he? Yeah, I saw that.
First of all right, let me explain something. Y'all gonna be reading your Bibles. Let me explain something to you. Okay? In the beginning, the Lord knew Jesus was gonna come to bring us the first fish fry ever. Mm-hmm. Okay? Mm-hmm. Think about it. All the miracles, what everybody, 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread, or whatever, with 2 fish and 5 loaves. Yeah. Everybody knew. Okay, so in the beginning, he gave us dominion. Okay, have dominion, cultivate the land. That was in Genesis. All right.
Right.
Now, fast forward, we get the first fish fry. What you think coming next? What do you do when you have a fish fry? Chicken.
Right.
Other flocks of birds.
Birds, turkey, chicken, something. Right. Yeah.
Turkey, something. Right. You're adding to abundance. Read your Bible. This is scriptural. Okay. This is all scriptural. Because Lord knew you was going to be eating good. Okay?
K-Walk says, I'm listening to my Zoom, but reading the comments. Scrambled goose. She's like totally like, what is happening here?
Like, there's so many animal activists like add Diana Gladney to the list.
Right.
FEMA knocking on the door.
Lewis says Jesus had a catfish. Jesus had a catfish sandwich.
I'm saying the sister was out there in the crowd that day. And she had a witty invention, a witty idea. Mm-hmm. Okay. This ain't came nothing but from the Lord. Louisiana hot sauce was invented that day. This sister said, I know my Lord and Savior is going to bring something to this. Let me not come empty handed. I've been working on a sauce. Oh, hallelujah. I've been working on a sauce.
I've been working on a sauce.
Let me tell you something. They kept basket down full. Passing them. You ain't think somebody was like, let me get a
what?
Fried catfish fillets. That was on the menu that day. Fried catfish fillets.
That's it. Oh my goodness. That was funny as hell.
Chickens can't fly.
You slaughtered little birds.
You know, they have the capacity to. It ain't my problem if they don't be taking advantage of the blessings of wings. Okay? Ain't my fault they don't fly away. The Bible, according to Diana G. Comedy or documentary, not Netflix.
That's good. That's good, Gretchen.
That'll be my next book.
There you go. Exactly.
Shoot. Because I have a whole, but that's, what was funny is that's how I used to teach teen church. It's like just different stuff. And like these kind of conversations, this stuff we talk about like in just family gatherings or whatever, we all crack jokes. But that's how I used to teach teen church. It's like, that's how, as a young person and just even a young adult, I had to make the Bible make sense. It had to be in a story framework for it to, like, these people to become real, these experiences to become real. Because if it was me, I would have had some onion. Most people had baskets and slings with them. You mean tell me they knew Jesus was going to feed them first?
Right.
Somebody was like, "What you think he gonna bring today?"
Right, exactly. Like, but I'm ready. Todd said, Todd says some people always has a bottle of sauce in their purse, right?
Where do you think that come from? Where do you think Where do you think that come from? Clearly, somebody's great grandmother was out there
in those streets.
Pulled out her satchel.
Right.
Louisiana hot sauce. And somebody had some onions. Somebody already had the bread. That's a fish plate.
That's it.
That's a fish plate.
I was on the stream one time with Keith, and Keith was like, "You got to say, my God, my God." Freaking Keith. We just need Keith here. You know Keith's a hype. My. My God.
Y'all is foolish. Y'all is foolish.
Man. That was funny. Well, this was unexpected, my good friend.
I know. I'll let you get back to your show.
I appreciate you. Thank you for coming through. See, this is what happens. You always randomly come through. And then when I be like, see, this is Diana's way. Because then when I be like, yo, come on to the show, she'd be like, nah, don't you remember when I came on May 4th?
I mean, I came. You be like, come back again.
Right.
And I'd be like, you tried to make it seem like I never showed up. I'd be like, I did. On a random occasion, but I still showed up.
You did.
So, I mean, how can one say
you did?
I haven't been on the show? You pull out your cards, ask me 3 questions or 7 or whatever it is.
Okay, we gonna do this. All
right. Don't go into some of them weird decks, okay?
I'm not.
Because some of the mugs is a little sketchy.
Let's see. Hold on. Some of them is a little sketchy. Hold on. So you can do a pass. Let me see. That switched out. So let's do this. Look,
telling a story is one thing. Slaughtering Snow White. Snow White took the day off apparently because she didn't help them. So it's not a 2020 story. Okay. The Paul Duncan.
All right. Let me see. Here's this. All right. Let's see. I know I have a curated deck over here somewhere. Let's see this custom deck. All right, you guys. Oh, how long could you do without talking? That's a good first one.
A month, maybe.
No. Have you done this already? Because, I know you crazy with your, I don't want to say antisocial, but I know as your friend that I know how you are. So I'm like, have you done this? Why, Diana?
The question should be, how long have you? I tried to do 60 days, but then, like my parents call and check up. Ain't nobody talked to you. I'm fine.
Wait, so you really, I need to know more.
No,
Why?
I sincerely.
Okay, wait, how long ago was this?
This is progressively a thing. This is progressively thing.
This just happens. Okay.
No. Right. This is a recurring thing.
Okay. All right.
Different 30-day stints. Okay. So a couple things. Yeah. Towards the last quarter of the year, I always do a digital fast.
Okay.
Meaning, which is now is more harder. Building a team, building a company, and having friends and just like different interactions. Yeah. So it's a little bit harder. Yeah. But I do a digital fast from like October through December, which means now no excess of television, no excess of the internet or social media, nothing past what I need to do for work. Before, when I wasn't building a brand or something like that, then at that point, it's just none of nothing. Yeah. I'm doing a lot of reading. I'm doing a lot of listening to books and stuff like that. Right. Okay, well, that came from initially my first mentor challenged us to do 30-day mental fast. Okay. Same concepts and same rules apply. Only difference is you need to be listening to some personal development even if you're on a phone call, one earbud in, still very low listening, even when you're asleep, like constantly feeding your mind, like in a way that is very different than what most people do because they have their habits. Yeah. This is to break them. And so 30 days turned into 60 days, 60 days turned into 6 months in doing a digital fast when I first did it. Because it's very, very revolutionary because you learn to understand what it is that you are thinking about. And sometimes we spend so much time thinking or being distracted mentally. Yeah. We don't know what we're thinking. And when we do think something, we don't know if it's truly our thoughts and truly our feelings, or if we've adopted those from other people. So I always make periods of silence. So sometimes my answering the phone or text message or emails or DMs or something is not about ignoring people for something. It is sometimes I go into a period where I need to be quiet.
Yeah.
I need time for self because something is off, or I want to feed myself in a very deep way. And so that means only giving myself joy, only giving myself good personal development, only like really deeply focusing on things like that. And so my prayer life gets better, my relationship with God gets better.
Yeah.
And then even after the fact, my relationship with friends and stuff gets better. So I've done this a lot and several times on different things. So 30 days is easy.
Dope.
Very, very easy.
Yeah, that's dope. See, that's why I like these cards. So for me, and when I did them with Evie, I said, as I was going through trying to add them, different cards, I look at them right from an interviewer's perspective. And I'm like, especially with my friends, right? Because you and I, we're friends and we talk right on the phone. I don't want to say all the time, but we talk a good amount that we know each other personally. So some of those things, I'm like, I feel like I know that about the person. So I have that instinct to like, oh, I don't want to save that. I know that. But then it's twofold. So from an interviewer's perspective, it's like, I may know this about the person, but the community may not. So I still should ask the question. Or something like this. It's like, wait, I thought I knew, but this is a whole nother answer that I wasn't expecting, right? Like it's one of those things. That's pretty dope. How long? So for me, I'll answer the question, not very long. I'm working on it. It's like, even with, don't laugh at me. And Angie knows this because even in the car, it's like, if it's silence, it's like, I got to fill the space. I've gotten better at it the last probably 3 or 4 years where I really realized on drives. I think that's where I really recognize that if I'm in the car with someone, we're listening to music, and then it's like, all right, like 4 songs have passed and we haven't said anything. And I'm like, if I'm driving, like looking over, like I want to say something, but so how about that McDonald's down the block that we just saw, right? It's like one of those things.
No, man. So I'm so deep with it. Like I'd literally just to like avoid talking, especially when I worked and stuff. Right. I'd mess around, and because I would be listening to books or trainings or something all the time at work, I'd mess around and forget it. Same little earbud kind of a thing. Yeah. Forget that they not even plugged into nothing. Just because people know, they assume that you listening to something, and I can hear them calling my name, but I'm ignoring them. Yeah,
exactly.
I'd mess around and it's not even plugged in the cable. The end of the
and
cable
you just
is
be
sitting
in your
on my
own
desk.
world. Right.
And I'd be like, oh shoot, let me put
let me make sure before they see this.
Please plug it into something.
Right. Angie says, do you have siblings? Which I know, but how many siblings do you have?
5.
8? 5. I was going to say 8. I know it's a big family.
What you trying to say, man?
I'm not trying to say nothing. I'm not trying to say nothing.
Like 17, yo.
So you have 5 siblings, so you're the 6th, because I know you're the baby.
I'm the youngest of 6.
Yeah. So probably, Angie, I'm sure she's probably asking that question, because that's probably why you can ignore everybody too. Because as the baby.
No, our family was not. Our family wasn't like that.
Okay.
Our family was like as quiet as it is now, is as quiet as it would be with all of us at home. Okay. So when my mom would get phone calls of him, people like, she'd be like, where are your kids? Where are your kids at?
Because they get the look.
In the house. Yeah, we didn't play. My parents didn't play that. It was order in our home. And from a young age, you learn to sit quietly. Because we would go to church and stuff like that. They not finna keep saying, they not finna say nothing to you. They shouldn't have to. Right. They not finna, it's not even a look. Because ain't nobody finna play that. Like, you know better. Right. And you not testing that. We didn't play with our parents. Like, it ain't no joke. So it was easy. And then 2, we had, not that we could never play or something like that. Like, it was space for that. Yeah. But, you go read, you go do something, you put that time to use. Our parents was very intentional with, as I guess I would say, how they raised us. So that was not hard. That was not hard.
Yeah. Angie says, I was wondering, because I also enjoy the silence, but I'm an only child. And so I'm used to the silence, which it was just her and her dad. Right. So it was like, she had to, work it out on her own. All right. Now, however, she's like, silence. What is that? With the little twins, and she's like, what is that? Oh,
mommy.
Right. Exactly. Let's see. All right. So here's a question, one of those things. Do I know the answer as my friend? What eats up most of your time that you would like to change?
Um, I would say right now, because it's something I'm definitely working to get better at, is how much time, and I don't even know if this is maybe a thing, but I think it could be, which is how much time I spend still doing stuff that like I need to do, but I probably could hire for somebody to do
Okay.
around like team management and
Yeah.
communications and stuff. I feel like it still could be a buffer
Yeah. Yeah.
between, not that I don't want to be inaccessible to my people, but I feel
Yeah.
like there are some things because it's a lot of back and forth conversations, or no, not like this, like that, or hey, where's this? Like it's still a lot of communication in that way at times
Yeah.
that I think could be altered with a buffer
Yeah.
person for the in between of that. And most people think, well, ain't that what an assistant do? It doesn't matter. They still have things that
Right.
they need that higher up opinion on, kind
Yeah.
of a thing. And so something I've been looking into is like an account or a brand manager, or something like that, that is can handle certain things
Yeah.
that maybe it does require my assistance or
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
intervening, but
Yeah.
I think I could have somebody to do that. So that's something I've been thinking through, because that would be a lot of time, because they don't have an answer for sometimes very specific things
Yep.
if
Yep.
it's
Yep.
not me. And the
Yep.
more that we're doing other things,
Yeah.
their work is halted because they're waiting on me and I'm off doing something else
Yeah.
versus, replying. So that is just something that's eating a lot more of my time that I definitely want to change.
That's dope. That's a good answer. I don't think I would have known. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't think I would have known that.
What would you think
Um,
it is?
I don't know. I don't know if I would have known an answer altogether, because
Mhm.
someone who doesn't know you but thinks that they know you, I feel like would say that you work too much, or you know what I mean? But if anything,
Mhm.
you love what you do. So I know that you'll work without freaking sleeping and you're okay,
Mhm.
right? Like it's not the
Mhm.
work actually, because your ass won't sleep. So my answer to the question is sleep, because I love sleeping, and we've spoken about that it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, I see, but that's the
Uh,
thing. It's like if I leaned into my leisure,
yeah.
I wouldn't have and be able to do and access and
Yeah.
all these other things,
Yep.
because it's just literally I'm leaning into the no's of the things I need to be saying yes to.
Right. Right.
So it's like, yeah, so that's something that's like I have to temper, uh like the doing that or whatever, but please. If
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
could,
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
shoot, I wouldn't mind sitting back watching Naruto on
Right.
TV or
Right.
something for, excess amount of hours.
Right. 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 Exactly. All right. Good stuff. All right. So let's see. Next question. I gotta pick a good one now. Uh, Complete this sentence with anything other than your job. So the title. What's the title? I am a blank.
I am a coffee addict,
That's good. That's
because
good.
it was like an hour ago. I was
Hmm.
like, make another pot of coffee or
I was
don't.
just gonna say,
And
how often are you making pots of coffee? How often are you doing all of that stuff?
so I went down from like 2, 3 a day to one a day, and
Yeah.
sometimes two, or like I'll make a thing of coffee, but I'm only drinking maybe literally a cup,
Yeah.
even though like I have six or something in a thermos or whatever. So,
Yeah.
and it's not even like trying to be better about coffee. Like I literally don't care. I don't care about the health detriment, or like it's not like it's a keep me awake kind of. I can go to sleep when I'm ready to go to sleep. I don't have that problem.
Yeah.
I've been drinking coffee since I was a kid, literally.
Yeah.
So it's just more of a, like, some people enjoy drinking wine. I enjoy
Yeah.
drinking coffee, and I'm
Yeah.
not even a bougie coffee drinker, because I was literally thinking the other day, like sometimes coffee beans smell better than they taste. Like in the
Yes.
coffee when it's made,
Yeah.
it's like, why do
Yes.
you smell absolutely
Great.
gorgeous, and then
Exactly.
the coffee tastes
So
like
disappointing. I know.
some coffee pot someplace that don't taste like nothing, or is super
Right.
thin and watery, and I'm like, this is a scam.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm
Speaking
saying?
of which, when you guys were in, well, it was social media marketing world, right? When you guys were in
Just
social media
recently.
marketing, yeah.
Hmm.
That I was at Keith's house that day. I told him he needed to make me coffee because you
Hmm.
see Keith's whole setup. Listen,
You and
that,
Heisenberg, y'all over. We know what that's
well,
about.
you know,
We know if y'all don't know, India is Heisenberg. See, what is it? What's the guy's name? It was off of Breaking Bad. What's his name? What's
I
his
don't know.
name?
I don't
Yes, you
know.
do. And
No,
you're
I
not
don't
changing the
because I don't watch
subject.
that
Yes,
show.
you
I
do.
don't. I don't.
Okay, it's Heisenberg, and
Let me
then I was
see.
about to say Timmy, and that's so wrong.
Breaking
It's
Bad characters. I'm a Google it because I've never watched the show. Um,
Jesse. His name was
is it
Jesse.
Jesse Pinkman?
It
Is
was
it?
yes,
Okay.
yes. You're Jesse Pinkman, and he's Heisenberg, and I'm standing on that because if you check that freaking chemistry set he got at the house, Thomas makes coffee, and then y'all go on these bike runs 3 and 4
Right.
states over.
Right.
We all know what that's about. Heisenberg, y'all making drop offs. You're making
Diana,
drop
chill.
offs,
Chill. Stop telling our business. Chill.
and he be wearing that collar, thinking this Heisenberg.
His neck gaiter.
Heisenberg. Be like, oh, come on, we've been to go take pictures, hun.
Come
Dropping
on.
stuff off.
Right.
Heisenberg. I'm listen.
But I told him, I was like, listen, you got to make me coffee before we do anything else. That coffee he made me, and he was like, he yelled at me. He was like, don't tell me you one of those, you going to ruin this coffee with some milk and sugar. And I was like, I absolutely am, because I drink my coffee with milk. He's like, oh, no, you go. And then, his little cups, his coffee cups. He gives it to me. He had some coffee beans called Snickerdoodle, and he made me smell it. I was like, all right, cool. Diana, I drank it black. That was the best coffee I have ever had.
That's
Like,
when you know
best.
it's incredible. You can drink it black. You might
Right.
still want cream and sugar if you want to,
Right.
but it's like it tastes great black.
Yo.
That's when you know you got great coffee.
And that's what he told me. He was like, listen, I'll give you your milk and sugar. I'll give you your creamer and sugar. But and he gave me 2 cups, and I actually had seconds. I filled up the second cup of just the black coffee of how good it was. I was like, nah, chill. You're going to make me want to buy all this stuff
Heisenberg.
from my house. You
Fun
gonna
fact,
make me-
since you ain't never watched Breaking Bad, they made
No.
coffee just like that.
Is that right?
Yes. Chemistry that he was like, and that's exactly, he's like, this is the best coffee. He's like, well, scientifically, I'm telling you, Heisenberg.
I'm supposed to be going to Keith's house next week. We're going to talk some stuff. So I'm going to do a live stream while he makes me some coffee. We do a coffee run.
It's legit.
Oh, man. All right, you got time for more? You getting off? What you doing?
Let's go till top of the hour, I guess.
All right.
I just got one other video to record, I think.
All right, let's see. So for me, mine is simple, and I feel like you guys know this if I didn't have the answer. Like if I was doing this for the bank or whatever, but for me, I'd say I'm a tech nerd. That would be my answer. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Would you ever pick up? We went through this. I think you were in the chat. Would you
Yep,
ever
I was
pick up
in the chat.
We went through. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Let me see. Let's see. I think I went through some of these. All right. So let's go to a new deck. We're just gonna do a random deck, the ultimate interview deck. Let me see. If you were going to speak to a group of graduating teenagers, what would be the topic?
Like high school?
See, and I asked that. I was like, sometimes it don't specify. Let's say high school. Let's do
Okay,
both.
because
high
that's
school
only
or
teenagers
college.
that's graduating.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Well, teenagers don't really
Yeah.
graduate college like that.
No,
you know,
no,
because
yeah.
you're in your 20s. So it'd have
Right,
to be
yeah,
high
yeah.
school.
Yeah.
I don't know if they want me to speak. So
Y'all may want they what is it? They'll ask you to come on, and then they'll be like, pull her mic.
whole time, like the educator's eyes just getting bigger. Cut,
Right.
cut. It would be, I would give them the same kind of advice that I would give my nieces and nephews if I was
Yeah.
talking to them at that point,
Yeah.
which is around don't go to college just to impress the adults around you.
Yeah.
That would be like I would lean into, like, if I had to do like a title,
Yeah.
it more so like be around just like learn to make your own unadulterated decisions.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like learn to listen to your uneducated voice versus always leaning into the educated voices around you,
Mm-hmm.
because just because you're inexperienced doesn't mean you're not right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? So much of and it's good to have wise counsel, but you don't know the difference between that yet. And a
Right.
lot of
Yeah.
the who you're listening to is you're listening to the who you want to impress and who you want to
Right.
speak well about you,
Right.
and so that you can feel good in that way.
Yeah.
And I would encourage, even at the point of making some mistakes, because you're going to make them regardless,
Yeah.
learn to listen to your uneducated voice at times, because you will never get these years back.
Yep. Yep. Yeah.
You'll never get this youth back.
Yeah.
You can be in great shape later at an older age.
Yeah.
You can have the experiences that you would have at this age,
Yeah.
at a later age.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not about chasing money or something like that, but you will never get the youth and the energy and the vitality that you have right now. You will never get that back. So
Yeah.
I would encourage people to like go, if you want to go to college, fine, but go to college abroad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like throw
Yep.
something in the
Yep.
mix
Yep.
that's very different.
Yeah.
If you want to go to school abroad,
Yeah.
at least at some point. If
Yep.
if you don't want to go to school, go live in another state.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Like throw something in the mix that's different.
Yeah.
In that sense, and learn to like value those experiences when you're young, because sometimes it may lead you into what you should do when you're older. And too many people, like parents, give the worst advice in the world. They're the biggest dream killers.
Right. It's true.
Parents
It's
become
true.
the biggest dream killers.
Yeah, I agree,
for
because
many
they're
people.
they're either afraid of their failures or their lack of or something like that, and they just, it's kind of living vicariously through you or not, like the opposite of living vicariously through you, right? And it's like, no,
Yeah.
I couldn't, so that means you can't,
Yeah.
instead of it being the other way around.
Yeah, it's they're telling the what you should do's
Right.
and the what they wish they had done.
Yeah.
And it's not all of that is valid.
Yep. Yep.
Many of it is not. About 80
Yep.
to 85, 90, sometimes 100% for some of them is not valid.
Yeah.
And that's not to say be a disrespectful, I don't listen to my
Yep.
elders young person. That's not what I'm saying. But I am saying learn to go with your own decision, because even if you make the wrong decision, you have time to clear.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
time to clear.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yep.
people are more willing to give you another chance, to
Mhm.
guide you under their wing, even if you take the next 2 and 3 years and screw up. You're still probably under 20.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or you just turning 21. You
Yeah.
ain't even done anything yet, and
Yep.
still ain't even really old enough to do anything yet. You think
Yep.
you are, but you know what I'm saying? How smart we thought we was at like 20 and 21, 22.
Right. Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not until you hit like 30 for real,
Yep. I
that
agree.
revisiting those last 10 years, just like, I was dumb as hell.
Right.
Or
Yep.
like, you know what I'm saying?
Yep. It's
You're
true.
gonna make mistakes anyway. Whether you
Yep.
take the path that you trying to impress somebody.
Yep.
But I would definitely say like chase that dream,
Yep.
no matter how wild it is. You still gonna be broke, more or
Yep.
less.
Exactly.
Or you
Yep.
still you have the not you won't- you will. You still have the potential to be broke. All the potentialities are the same.
Yeah.
But are you pursuing something in your heart that you care about that maybe just might be the things? It was something by I heard Ray Edwards say recently by George Bernard Shaw,
Mhm.
and it was a quote, and it was on being unreasonable. I'm gonna read it because I think it's dope.
Yeah.
And it says, like, if you literally just type in George Bernard Shaw quote unreasonable in Google, it'll pull this up.
Okay.
He said, the reasonable man adapts himself to the world. The unreasonable one persists in trying to adapt the world to himself. Therefore, all progress depends on the unreasonable man.
Mm.
The reasonable man adapts himself to the world. The unreasonable one persists in trying to adapt the world to himself. Therefore, all progress depends on the unreasonable man, which means all great things that we've
Right.
achieved in life,
Yep.
humans as a whole,
Yep.
was built on unreasonable belief
Yep.
systems,
Yep.
unreasonable expectations,
Yep.
unreasonable thought patterns and thought processes. And it's beyond walking it out on faith, it's walking it out when it's wild.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
it's a wild vision and idea.
Yeah.
But that person that persists in doing something because they had a belief and faith about it,
Yeah.
they're the person that advances life in any asset of
Yeah.
you could be making tools for mechanics and make something revolutionary that
Right.
helps slightly.
Right.
Helps slightly.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? To change something in whatever capacity. So it doesn't
Yeah.
always have to be some Elon Musk, let's send freaking
Right.
internet in place. But
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So that's what I would say.
That's dope. I like that. I would say something very similar, and I would probably say, as you further explained it, we'd probably say the same thing, just differently. For me, it would be, unless it's a crime, do things that scare the living crap out of you, right? So don't go out.
India.
Unless it's a crime, don't do that. Don't go robbing a bank.
But free jumping, you can jump, parachute, go for it, man. Jump high.
Yes, do the things. Go jump out of an airplane and, I don't know.
You want to skydive? Go for it, man. Jump. It don't even be that many people that die that often.
Just do
go
it.
for it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
But in the context of don't have any regrets, and I can speak to that personally. So literally, like some of the things you were saying, even for me, and I was in my 20s, I regret not traveling when I was in my 20s. And I could have. I absolutely could have, but it was things that I was afraid to do. It was always, I don't want to say my parents kept me sheltered, because they definitely supported my independence, but my family kept me very close to them. So in a way, probably to my detriment, not probably in a negative, that they didn't think it was malicious. But then I was afraid to go hang out with my college friends, because my dad was like, oh, you got go down to let's all go to LA together. My dad was like, you got to be careful for other people. You can't trust other people, right? Being daddy's little girl. So it was like, nah, I'm not going to LA with you. I don't know you. You're going to take me out there and I'm going to get all drugged up and no. And now it was like, damn, because I know now, knowing myself, I would have been responsible enough that it would have been some crazy stuff, I would have walked out, right? I would have walked away. I would have figured it out. So it's those things that I feel like I could have done on my own, and I should have, or even moving away out of state. I never moved away out of state and even when I moved out of state, it was to New Jersey, which was a whole 25 minutes away from New York. That was the farthest that I moved, because I wanted to be so close to my family. Now I'm like, yo, had it been me now, had I known what I knew 15 years ago, I would have probably even lived outside. I would have lived in Paris. I would have lived in a whole nother country in London, and just been like, all right, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna do some jobs out there in London, go work retail in London, make money. And then, right, I would have, and I didn't. And so that's what I mean by do that stuff that scares the living crap out of you. Don't go bungee jumping or base jumping or anything like that. I mean, if that's what you want to do, but
I mean, I like the idea of skydiving. I watch a lot of those videos, so that's
Angie said she
definitely
wants
on my
to do
things
that.
to do.
No,
Yeah,
I won't. I'll
won't
hang
do
out
the
on the
base
floor.
jumping.
I'll wait for you guys, and I'll record
that's
you
the
guys.
thing.
No,
I don't want to do the base jumping, but I do want to do the sky. You're not finna put a rope to my foot, and I got a lot of weight that thing about to yank back up, and I'm like, I don't need that. I will not be limping. Yeah, man. How was the jump? It was
right.
No.
Right.
Even if they be like, no, you got a waist hold. No, this is 200 plus.
Right.
We're going to throw this with gravity. Okay. Earth's gravitational pull, and yoink it back up. First of all, we ain't built for that.
Right.
Okay. We ain't built for that, to survive the bounce back. Because going down the steps is a challenge real fast. Nobody got time for that. Nobody got time for that. So, but skydiving does appeal to me. No cables, no wires, just going for the goal. It's a beautiful thing. I can only imagine like flying the plane myself would be as exciting, but I would definitely do skydiving.
Yeah,
without
freaking
question.
Evie, and Angie can all go, and I'll hang out with you guys
I go,
on the bottom.
come on, Andy, wow. And be like,
No.
okay, I'll see you when we land.
Right, exactly. Bye, guys. I'll stay here, or I'll stay on the ground, and I'll record you landing. No.
Put that GoPro to use. Go skydive, India.
I can give it to Angie, and she can wear it somewhere.
I would go skydiving. No
No.
questions about it.
No. All right, so let's end the stream. Let's do this. We're going to end the stream, and I don't know if you heard, I am going to do, because today is May 4th, so May the 4th.
May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th, exactly, be with you. So what we are going to do is, can I do the screen share? Hold on, let me look at this. I should be able to share my screen.
See y'all when y'all land. Gigi ain't with it.
She ain't with it.
Evie, I'm with you. We going for the gold. And I hope one day soon I will, because I absolutely believe life is short. I'm for it. I'm for it.
No. All right, so who do we got on? So I'm giving away $4. I'm using your Wheel of Wonder that K-Walk absolutely hates.
Mm-hmm.
She hates.
Oh, is she on?
She is on, and she hates every time I use the Wheel of Wonder. She be so mad.
All I'm saying is, it ain't my fault.
It ain't my fault. All right, so who do we got on here? So I know Dr. Elo checked in. I got Evie, Gigi, we got 12 people on. Well, if anyone else is on that I didn't put, Mr. Riley's always here. So even if he's not on still, let's put Mr. Riley on. Anyone else? Your name is not on here. You got to be here. You got to be present. Sammy comes around and shows support. So I'll put Sammy's name.
Sammy.
I did see Tech Troublemaker. He may be gone. So let me put Tech's name. Let me come over here.
Dwayne Woods, MD,
Yep,
previously
Dwayne.
made a comment.
Yep.
And one of the kids on my Bible Bowl team asked, what are they on? When earlier was talking about the
birds?
catfish.
Oh, the cat.
No,
okay.
Hey, man, read your Bibles. Teach them children to read the Bibles.
All right.
The Wheel of Wonder, K-Walk, does not hate you. The Wheel of Wonder is random. I can't choose how she feels on a day from one to another. I do want to give, I've been thinking about it, because I said at some point, like 20K, that's not what I don't want to give a camera away at that. But I would do for probably 100K, which is quite a bit, but I would do like 100K, maybe 50K, do like a camera giveaway, but 50K is sweet, but 100K is better.
The 100K.
Do a camera giveaway. Yeah. I do like a massive, big giveaway.
Evie, stop yelling at me. I didn't get my DM. What happened? They're yelling at me.
Know.
Look at this. What? Which
Paul
DM?
saying check your messages. Angie said I parasailed in 2020 and that was exhilarating. See, me in the water, as far as swimming and stuff, I don't know how to, what is it, tread water?
What? I just what? I can't with you. Oh my God. Why?
Like, it's like dog pedal.
Hard.
And I'm just like trying my best underneath the water, just sinking all the while. That you typing back.
Oh, you hear that?
Yeah, you can hear all that. Yeah.
I forgot it's connected to my phone.
And then
All
Evie
right.
saying, check your DMs.
Right. Hold on. He's responding back to me. So.
Gretchen, you have me laughing so much I almost forgot I have to get ready for my show.
All right. Thank you. Okay, hold on. I sent her a list of names. I know, guys. Gosh, I'm getting to
your
it.
moderators are testy.
Gosh, right. All right. Okay. Gretchen says there's a crow in my backyard listening, ready to spread the word.
Watch out. You know what? I'm getting one of them BB guns. I'm not an animal rights activist or none of that. I don't believe in animal rights. I believe in mind your business. Stay over there. Stay in your domain.
So funny.
Birds don't be over here. Mind it. So now I got me and geese. That's why I always say I could punch a duck in the throat. And I'd be mad and be like, when I'm real mad, I'd be like, I'm so mad I could punch a duck in the throat. And people are like, you can't hit ducks. You can't hit a duck. I will punch a duck in the throat. I say it every time I be like real mad. I'm like, man, I could punch a duck in the throat. People be like, what? And I'm like, that's real anger. Just kapow.
That's so funny. All right, let me see. So Diane, I'll put your name in the mix because you here. I guess I'll
What am I going to win?
I didn't finish. So I'm just giving away 5 $4 gift cards to like Dunkin' Donuts. They little.
My name on the list. You know, a giveaway is a giveaway.
Exactly. It's 1 cup of coffee, right? Like,
it don't matter. It's like you say, a cup of coffee, free donut,
exactly.
whatever. Ain't nobody pulling the drive-through mad. Let me get, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody caring.
Right, exactly. 1 cup of coffee, 1 cup of tea, whatever you drink.
That's a
Gretchen,
big deal.
if you win, I think so. Gretchen, whatever you win, I'll if you win, there's no Dunkin' Donuts in Seattle. All right, so we're gonna
Seattle's best coffee and all of that.
It's Starbucks, exactly right. In Washington,
Starbucks.
There's none up there. Yeah.
They ain't here for that. They said go over, drive over.
That's it. All right, so we got 5 $4 giveaways. All right, let's see. So let's see.
Hey, where's your music?
Oh, I don't have. Do you have?
You don't get? No. I don't have it on my Rodecaster. I have it in Ecamm, so I can play that. Womp 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 womp. When K-Walk don't win.
Did I didn't download anything here. I thought I did, but I did not. Don't leave me alone.
No.
All right.
Hey, it's okay.
All right, let's go. Let us go. Let's click. This has a little click, 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 click.
Oh, this is different than the Wheel of Wonder. The one I use.
Oh. All right, Paul, can you just keep a list for me? So Katie from Ecamm won. She'll be happy. She was in. Exactly. I see that I got. There you go. All right, so let's remove Katie from there. All right, so we got 4. These are good odds. We got good odds. We got 4 more to go. All right, let me see. So let's spin. Who's gonna be?
Wheel of Wonder. Spin. Tell us what it is.
Who's gonna be?
Who's not the Wheel of Wonder?
Diana.
Oh,
Diana.
Hey,
All right. Diana's number 2. All right. So we're going to do this 3 more times. 3 more times. Got the K right. Wait, what? Oh, wait, creating. All right. So I like the wheel. All right. Hold on. You just came in, Billy. I'll put your name. You kind of lost some odds, but I'll put your name, Billy T. All right. He says, I like this wheel. We love this wheel. All right. Let's see. What is K-Walk? Is she talking crap? She says, that's not right. I'm going to be the first winner. You were not the first winner. Okay. All right. Let's see. K-Walk always wants to win. Let's get K-Walk. 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 You got it.
Now watch. The next time I do something on my Wheel of Wonder, your wheel ain't as good as Envious.
Right.
I got it on the 3rd time. Hey man, my Wheel of Wonder treated like it's the Hunger Games. May the odds be ever in your favor.
In your favor. I did, Louis. I called it. Wait, who got disqualified because I called it? Is that no? She's not disqualified. Leave her alone. All right, so that was the 3rd one. We got 2 more to go, guys. 2 more to go. Let's see. All right, come on. I keep taking the names out, so your odds should be good odds. Right, exactly. 2 more to go.
And watch K-Walk left as soon as she saw the wheel.
Right,
is
she
it
left.
Just going
Exactly.
back to the whoever's names it is? Is it Gigi or Gretchen?
Gigi. All right, Gretchen. All right, so we got 1 more. Shucky Ducky.
4 or 5?
I'm doing 5 $4 gift cards. You get it from me.
Okay, so this is the last one.
Yeah.
This is the last one.
All right, this is the last one, guys. Let's do. Oh, I do have this one. I have this, but this was like kind of like. No.
Oh.
All right. All right. All right. Let's see. Who do we got? Who is it? Who? Gigi. Oh. Yeah. Oh, I did have that one. We have a winner.
Congratulations, you're a winner. And
Yay!
Oh, that's what I was supposed to show. Gigi and K-Walk and that So who won today? So we had Diana
We
won.
have
Go
the
ahead. Who
first
won? Who
one.
won?
So the first one was Katie from Ecam. One, she was the
Yay.
first winner. Number dos was me.
Yes.
And number 3 was K-Walk Comedy.
All right.
And number 4 was Gretchen. And
Yes.
number 5 was Gigi.
That
Congratulations to all
dope.
the winner.
That is
You have won
dope.
the Hunger Games.
K-Walk
with
says,
India
I'm not a sore
America.
winner. Yeah, I'm not a sore. You are a sore winner.
Listen, my Wheel of Wonder is known across the world. All right.
So what's the one that you use? You said that this is not the one I thought this was the one that you use.
No. I use wheeldecide.com.
Okay.
Is where I generate my wheel from.
Okay.
And so with that one, what I wound up doing with that, just to kind of spill the beans on it, was I created a non-searchable page on the website. Okay. Just so that I could always go to the wheel for myself on my website. Right. So I don't have to worry about somebody else's branding or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I could put like the title, Wheel of Wonder and stuff like that.
That's dope.
So that's what I use. And then the music, I was just trying to think of what is the corniest, joyfulest.
Yeah. I mean, I love your Wheel of Wonder. I love your Wheel of Wonder.
So it's like carnival music, and then I was like, okay, we need a song that's like If You Lost. Like, so to switch, I'm like, right. Like, it's just so sad. Like, he's skipping a rock, walking down the street. Yeah. Everybody got to wave their hand, and it's like so sad. But so it's like, it's 2 steps to win. You don't just win on the first try. The first one is like that's why I was like, okay, it can't be. So I thought I was making it cheat proof with making it like a 2-step thing where, first of all, you got to get the number right.
Right.
The right
I remember
number.
that. Yep. I remember that.
Okay. So that way it could be a pool of people. Now we take you over to the wheel to test your fate. Okay. And then the wheel will decide if you win or lose a specific prize, because you can still lose. Okay. So just because you've been selected don't mean you would win necessarily. Oh, but the cheater's gonna cheat. They gonna find a way.
Didn't Fulgens win like 3 times once or something like that, right?
He hacked the system somehow. And then, Fulgens had the SM7B for a long time. Right. And so, and like the Rodecaster hosted up and all of that. Fulgens won the Rode Pod mic. That was one of the pieces of hardware. Yeah. So I gave away like a lot of stuff on the 10K giveaway. Yep. Yeah. And I'm like, well, Fulgens, since you have the Shure SM7B and you got all this other stuff, all this extra other gear, do you want to give away the opportunity for the Rode Pod mic to give it to somebody that maybe don't have one? Right. He was like, no, you can DM me of how I get access to the free thing. He was not
so much for paying it forward, right? So much for paying it forward.
Fulgens said you can make it payable to me. You can make it payable to me. We ain't paying nothing for it. We're going to pay it right here. The buck stops here.
Here, exactly. I have a use for it.
Pay it to my PayPal. Okay, pay it to my PayPal. We don't need to pay it for it. Pay it to the PayPal.
That's it.
So he got a Rode Pod mic.
That's dope. Yeah, I remember that. All right, you guys. So for those of you guys that have won, sent me a message for how you want. Gretchen, so it's so funny. Gretchen, you got to tell me how we're going to get you, where I'm getting this e-gift card for you to get I'll send you a Visa e-gift card, and then you can use it wherever you want to buy your coffee or tea. K-Walk says, this wheel don't hate me.
I've been selected, but the wheel did me
wrong. The wheel did me wrong. The wheel did me wrong.
I think it's a great game. I think the wheel is non-biased. Okay, but K-Walk, every time she'd be like,
I hate this. When I first brought this wheel on, I'm telling you, when I first bought this wheel on, I did $30 gift cards for my 30 days. Mm-hmm. So I did 3 $30 gift card giveaways, and I brought it on, and K-Walk saw it, and she was like, this wheel, I don't like this wheel, and was talking mad smack. And I was like, why? I love this wheel.
She saw names on a circle and she said, I don't want no parts.
I don't like this. No, I never win. Diana uses this wheel. This wheel, no, it hates me. And I was like, K-Walk, what?
No, let me listen, because the disrespect. All right, I won't have it. Let me pull up my Wheel of Wonder.
Pull up your wheel.
I don't have the music. I have my
Let me see.
music.
Hold on, let me see. So
But
I'm gonna do this, and then you can do a screen share. I can actually change it, and we can bring your screen share in. It
let me
should
see. I
be.
can't never find it on my website. Even though okay, let me go. Diana dot. Let me see. I can find it.
Let's see.
That work? Okay, there it is. Here,
Yeah.
no. I was just gonna share it in the guest chat, and then you could bring it up if you want. But
Yeah. Do it in the. That's how I'm gonna do it, because that's a
okay,
camera overlay for the, like, it shows up as a
okay,
guest
cool,
one. Yeah.
cool. So
Oh, I got you.
this is
Let me see. So
so
let's
this
go
is what
back.
it recently was. I forget. I think I can't remember even what I gave away last because it wasn't a 10K giveaway. I've done one since then. Oh, I know what it was. I gave away a microphone
This is Diana's Wheel of Wonder.
from Small Rig when they sent a bunch of gear in.
Yeah.
I gave away a lapel microphone.
Yeah.
So that's why it's names in there
Yeah.
right now. So that was the last giveaway that I did.
Got you.
So this one, it's like I'll have, like I said, the Wheel of Wonder music and all of
Yeah.
that stuff or whatever. So when you click it, then it goes and it'll randomize. Like you can change all of the who's who, how long it spins for.
Yeah.
I try to pick a number for how long it spins for, just to make sure that
Yeah. That's dope.
like it's spinning long enough.
Right.
That
To
it
create that
actually
little
will
bit of
randomize,
anticipation.
whatever, so.
Yeah. That's dope. It's cute. Yeah, I see your little branding and stuff. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I like that. See?
Yeah.
K-Walk. Now K-Walk can't talk no more smack. She won a
She
little
over
Dunkin'
here,
Donuts.
no, she's still talking smack. I was having
Wheel
PTSD.
PTSD. All right. Well, folks, this was unexpected, but this was a great May 4th stream. We had a special guest, Diana Gladney. Now Diana will be on in a year from now. That's it. And it'll be randomized. That's okay. I'll take it. That's all right.
One random stream a year. No.
That's it. It's okay. Just randomly, my thing will go ring, ring, ring. And it's like, oh, okay. That's cool. All right, folks. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Gigi says, this was great.
May the 4th be with you.
That's it. That is it. Diana, thank you for coming through and supporting and showing love. I appreciate you. And you guys know the drill. Tomorrow I should be back at 7 o'clock. I should be good. I'm also out doing business development again tomorrow. Fun, crazy week. Let me see. All right, you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out. And Mary Lou Mandel will be here on Saturday for Ladies Night. Mary Lou, we're going to have a good time. All right, you guys. There you go. That was perfect. If Diana wouldn't, nobody would have known. That was perfect.